Hey, I'm Dewayne.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm David.
And this is the Beer-Bourbon-Breakfast podcast.
Sure
morning.
is.
Good morning. Hey, we did it good that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it right.
You know,
Uh.
dozen tries, we'll get it down packed.
One day.
Yeah.
One day.
Maybe.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. How's
So,
everybody doing?
it's been a couple weeks. Everybody's taken vacations, gone places, done things, seen the world,
A little bit, sure.
Done the things.
done the things.
Yeah. I don't know what things we're referring to, but it's those things.
Done something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what all's happened since we last recorded one of these.
I think there's a pretty big thing that happened at 1:15 since we recorded
That's
last.
Is it? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Holy moly! Yep. Yeah, we cleaned the bar.
Nice.
Finally.
No, we now have liquor.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Looking at the liquor.
It's a thing to behold.
With a big emphasis on bourbon, whiskey,
Yeah.
but we have other things too.
Yep.
We have a gin, a vodka,
The vodka.
a few rums actually from Muddy River. Local shout out to Muddy River,
Yeah.
our local distillery.
We were just there yesterday.
Yep, awesome place.
Very.
I did get permission. Well, sort of. The lady that runs the tasting room, tap, whatever you call it, area, she's pretty sure we can record there if we want to.
Oh, sweet.
So,
Well, I mean, we could record there until they asked us to leave, you know?
yeah. Well, it'll be a little short.
Wouldn't be the first time I've been
Record out
asked to leave.
record out the podcast. I mean, out in the parking lot later.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. So well, that's a big thing. We've been rolling with that for about 2 weeks now, and it's done pretty good.
Nice.
Killed a bottle of E.H. Taylor, few bottles of Buffalo Trace. Getting low on a lot of the good stuff, so hopefully we get that replenished soon.
ASAP.
So you guys were at Muddy River yesterday?
Yeah.
We were.
Is that the only place you went? Or did you hit
No.
up anything else?
Summit.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Shout out to Summit. I mean, I feel like if I'm in Mount Holly, I got to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a cool
And
place.
then we went to local Logic, the bar across the street, new bar.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool spot.
Well, that's a cool spot.
Have y'all been there?
I don't think so. It doesn't sound
Yeah, we
familiar.
need to.
Another great bourbon. Heavy focus on bourbon. Yeah.
Well, the producer and I were in North Charlotte yesterday,
Yeah.
and we went to Armored Cow.
Okay.
Never been there before. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And we went to Percent Tap
Oh.
House.
I still haven't been there yet.
It's a great stop if you're anywhere around the Harrisburg area.
Yeah, I don't get to Harrisburg.
I really like their beers. I don't know why. We've been living here for 2 years now, over 2 years, and we haven't been out there yet.
Yeah, and they're big into pop culture references. They have stickers that are straight knockoffs of Patagonia and Nike logos and all kinds of stuff like
Like
that.
a magnanimous situation.
Yeah. They have a shirt and a sticker with Danny DeVito as a Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z. It's pretty cool.
How random is that?
Yeah.
That's. I want to share with Danny DeVito on it.
Well, who doesn't?
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
So, yeah, all of us had a little fun yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing about Armored Cow too is it's unique. It's all a gluten-free facility.
It's not all. I would say we talked to one of the beer tenders there yesterday a little bit about that.
Yeah.
And about half of the board looked to be maybe 6 or 8 beers that were gluten-free.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's nice they have that option.
Well, that was created because his mother-in-law was gluten-free or something like that.
It was something like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a cool
I
story.
thought you were going to say the unique thing is the brew dog.
Well, I was going to bring that up. They had a brew dog, and his bed was elevated in between 2 of the tanks, so he could see out into the tap room.
That's
He was
cool.
just chilling.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
He could look down upon the peasants.
Yeah.
Right. Nice. What kind of dog was it?
I don't know. I think it may have been a mutt. It looked like a
Great Danish face.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was a mutt.
All right. I was expecting like a Yorkie or some,
No,
ferocious dog.
it was a pretty good sized dog.
Yeah. Brew dog. I think every brewery needs a brew dog.
Any highlights beer wise?
So Percent, they do a lot of different types of beer, and they also have a lot of guest taps. I had a sour. They did a collab with Forgotten Road.
Really?
Excuse me. And it was really good.
That's pretty cool.
But then they do a lot of sours. They do regular sours, and they also do smoothie sours too, if you're into that kind of thing. But they had a blueberry donut sour that was really good. I actually got a can of that to take home. It has the lard lad holding up a donut, lard lad from The Simpsons on the can.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, they do a lot of pop culture stuff like that. But then I had a peach Hefeweizen that, a lot of times peach is hard to do in a beer and it actually tastes good, but this beer was really good.
I love
Really
peach.
good. Yeah. But it's hard to do in a beer. I've had several beers that have peach in it and it's just not good. But this one was really good.
Anybody remember the peach sour from Wooden Robot? It was
Yeah. I
They sold it
remember
in
that.
bottles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
that stuff was good.
That was
That
a
used to
good
be
beer.
like a yearly release there.
Yeah, it was like peachy something.
Yeah,
or-
yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I love peaches.
Well, that's cool. When you get out there and check it out.
Yeah.
Well, it's something I don't know how much we've talked about that on this podcast for, people who, our huge audience of people that we have.
Yeah.
All
Massive.
three of you.
International, some of them.
Yep.
Anyway, we record this at 115 Craft in McAdenville, small town in Gaston County, but we're right near Charlotte.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
man, are we as beer drinkers, lovers, talk
Beer
about
drinkers
like
and lovers.
yeah,
Lovers.
Gentle lovers.
lover.
Lovers.
We're lucky to live here and have access to some of the best breweries in the country.
Yeah. If you like beer, Charlotte is a good place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody knows North Carolina, Asheville, which, we're not, 2 hours from Asheville,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hour and a half. 2
which
hours.
is nice, but I think Charlotte's kind of got it beat.
I think so.
Oh,
At this
yeah.
point, I would agree with that.
If you include Gaston County, Gaston County in that, and then like Concord, Kannapolis, not just Charlotte's adjacent.
Charlotte
Oh, and we
Metro.
Yeah.
have Burial now, so you don't have to go to Asheville for Burial if you live
true.
in
Yeah.
Charlotte.
Very true.
Yep,
So-
true, very true.
Resident Culture, all those
Well,
guys.
yeah. You've
now-
got cool distilleries. I mean, we were at Muddy River yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, but even there's others, not a ton, but there's a few distilleries in Charlotte area.
Yeah.
Couple of wineries.
Yeah.
Not too
Charlotte,
huge on
North
the
Carolina,
wineries.
the place to be. Tons of good food, good drink, good entertainment.
Drank.
Dave and his wife go to concert like every other weekend, or every weekend seems like.
We've been to a few.
Are we not going to
to a
Cake
few.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very convincing.
It was very
It's like, oh,
well.
yeah.
Brittany brought it up. I mean, I think you were there, and Brittany was talking about it last night, and she said 15 different dates.
Yeah.
Is it-
I
no,
was.
I'm
Wednesday.
Pretty sure it's this week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, it's sometime this month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about this before the podcast, but myself and my family, we have season passes to Carowinds, and they're doing a summer concert series where every Friday and Saturday they have different bands play. And last night was like a 90s thing where they had Tonic, Better Than Ezra, and
Sugar Ray.
yes, Sugar Ray. I just had a brain fart there.
Who could
And,
forget Sugar Ray?
Yeah, and I like Tonic. I think
I've been trying for
they're
years.
yeah, they do really well. And Sugar Ray, they put on a good concert. I'm not like a huge Sugar Ray fan or anything, but Mark McGrath was all over the stage. Wasn't acting like a 57-year-old.
Man.
And
Spry.
it was fun. Fun thing to do on a Saturday night when I didn't have anything else to do.
Very true. Next week's White Snake. No, I'm just.
Actually, next
Dude,
week,
no, you're not far off. I'm sure.
Friday, Flow Rida is playing.
Wow. Okay.
Saturday, I think, is a country artist. I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
Tracy Trickums?
Yeah, that was it.
Trickum Tracy's. Something like that.
that's his cousin.
Dick Trickle.
Dick Trickle.
Oh man.
No way, he's a race car driver.
Yeah, but he just released a solo album.
Oh, did he? Nice,
Yeah.
nice. I'll have to check that out.
Tricky Dicky.
It's
Might be.
it's a bluegrass cover album.
Well, guys, on to the
Yeah.
meat and potatoes of the podcast.
Sure. Yeah.
This is a surprise.
Surprise breakfast item.
I can't wait.
And we use the term breakfast item very loosely on this one.
Is it just some Nature Valley granola bars?
Yes.
It is Sir Pizza.
Oh, man.
Nice. Nice.
Made a little trip to see family in the High Point area. I'll let y'all just
Pull a piece out.
mitts.
Yeah, that's
All right.
pass it.
And
Grab
it's
some up.
Oh,
cold.
All right, I that was the only reason I didn't maybe want to surprise you was like I didn't know if you want to eat it. I like it cold personally.
I'm fine with it being cold. Yeah. Let me get
He's
the
like,
producer piece here.
I
Share some of that.
feel like if you're eating pizza for breakfast, to me it should be cold.
Yes. That's breakfast of champions right there.
Now we can do this a couple different ways. We can go ahead and eat this,
Okay.
but I would suggest maybe trying a little bit of it, saving
You
it,
want
and then
this,
see how it pairs with today's not beer frozen pizza seltzer
Oh, okay.
from Funguy.
All right.
So we'll talk. It doesn't.
Yep.
It does not have pizza in it.
That's a little disappointing, to be honest with you.
I mean, I would try it. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
So this is Sir Pizza.
You want
We're
What else can you say about
well,
it?
Yeah.
It speaks for itself, but I will also give you information. This is like from where we're from, High Point, Trinity, Thomasville, Oak
You say
Ridge,
Piedmont area.
Triad,
the Trey Six.
More people would know Greensboro, Winston-Salem.
Right.
probably.
Yeah.
Although I don't think either one of those cities have one in it.
They don't.
No.
But if you're from that area, especially Guilford County, you know about Sir Pizza. You've at least had it once, I would guarantee. Or if you're not, you weren't raised right. It's a local delicacy.
Yes.
Can't even say that with a straight face.
No, I can't. No, it's. If you haven't had it, it's probably the closest reference would be school cafeteria pizza.
That's what my wife says, and I always say, like, that's a bad thing.
No, I mean, to me that was like, hey, when you're a kid, especially, like, what else do you have to look forward to?
Oh, man.
when you're going to school.
Oh,
On Wednesdays, I always got double pizza.
Ooh.
Double slices of pizza.
man.
Love school pizza.
With some corn.
Yeah,
And
and
a-
chocolate milk. Yeah.
Nothing.
And what other
And
any
if you-
other
and
place
if
would
you
you
weren't
drink
getting
chocolate
enough-
milk with pizza?
Corn and starch, you still got to roll with it because you always got to roll with your meal.
Usually at our high school, it was pizza, corn, and applesauce.
Man.
I don't remember what else. I don't think maybe it was applesauce. I don't really remember. I know it was corn. I know it was pizza, and I know it was always a roll. And maybe French fry. One in high school, French fries maybe. Real healthy, well balanced meal there.
As much as I want to agree or be like, oh, I got this, I was homeschooled, so
I was listen. I'm glad you brought it up. I was like,
I had breadsticks with my pizza.
you're the help brought you breadsticks.
I do
What
the
I don't know if I've ever asked you what grade did you start getting homeschooled?
6th grade.
So you had up to 6th grade. You had
Yeah, you had elementary school lunch.
Yeah. I mean, I can still relate to the whole pizza reference, and
Yeah.
the common. You can relate to the common folk. So yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and try it, go ahead. I'll speak.
yeah,
I'll speak to the.
it's delicious.
I will say this: I've never had Sir Pizza cold. I always heat it up, so
It's-
this will be.
It's even better.
Like I said, I just feel like if you're eating pizza for breakfast, if you heat it up, it's something's wrong.
This is so good. I
but
love those.
general, it's good to the edge is their theme. So it's a round pizza, fairly thinnish crust, somewhere in the middle there, and the toppings, the cheese, everything goes to the edge. There's no quote unquote crust. I can talk correctly. And I think the biggest star, at least of what we're eating currently, is the little pepperonis, little diced square cubes. And I think that's the game changer.
That's the star of the show right there. I mean,
But you can get other things like I'm not sure why you would, but I've had the sausage. It's pretty good. I think that's traditionally. So Sir Pizza started in Indiana. It's
Really?
big,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. This is considered Indiana style pizza.
Oh,
You got
I gotta
like
go to Indiana.
Brooklyn style, New York, general New York style, whatever, Detroit style. This is Indiana style. Like apparently, there's a couple of maybe chains or places that do this very similar pizza. It started out as King's, I believe, but somehow, somewhere they split off or whatever. There's like King's Pizza and then there's Sir Pizza. We were lucky enough in North Carolina for somehow to get Sir Pizza franchises.
man.
So there's, I tried to get a count, but it really, the numbers change. There's probably a dozen of them in the state of North Carolina, mostly around like High Point.
Yeah, I didn't think there was that many of them.
There's 2 in High Point, 2 in Thomasville. I think there's one in Lexington. There's one in.
Like one in Myrtle Beach or something like that?
There used to be one in Myrtle Beach. Fortunately, it closed down. So, and that dozen might even be a high number. It's probably more like 8 or 9. But yeah, it's just somewhere. It's been in North Carolina since 1966. It's been a thing since 1957. So even like my dad went there as a teenager. As a kid. We grew up on it. I used to think Sir Pizza was like Domino's, Pizza Hut. It's like everybody knew about it, but
So good.
you
Also, the interior of that restaurant has not changed since
Oh
1957.
yeah.
It's amazing. Actually, I'm getting another slice.
Go ahead.
I will say I prefer it hot, but I prefer pizza hot in general. It's still good, but something about it gets hard when
I'm gonna
it's
pick
cold.
this up.
Yep, go for it.
What's this called? This is a round pizza, but what would you call this?
A corner piece.
A corner piece.
Yeah.
And I'm taking
Let
it.
me get that corner piece.
That's what you would go for as a kid. At least I would.
Yeah.
Because it would not be
yeah.
so hot, and it'd be right there. You could grab the corner piece of a round pizza.
But the nice thing about the cube pepperonis is the dispersion and the distribution of the pepperonis is more even. When a traditional pepperoni pizza, you take a bite and you're taking a whole slice of pepperoni with you,
Yeah.
and then your next bite has no pepperoni.
Nobody likes that. Nobody.
I'm not having that.
Well, you just get used to it because
Ain't
that's the
nobody
way pizza is, but not Sir Pizza.
They don't. They're pepperoni in every bite.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's their saying. It's not.
I've never heard them say
No.
that.
And they do have other things than pizza, but
Nobody gets those. things.
salad bar now.
Well, yeah, you can get the
You
salad
got to
bar.
get the
It's
salad
empty.
bar.
Yeah.
That's one of those places like this, and it's not for health reasons.
No, it's all iceberg lettuce and cheese,
Tons
and
of cheese,
ham,
and then like
you got your dressings, your ranch and Thousand Island,
you don't have to talk about anything else.
Yeah, that's
like
that's
a
it.
creamy Italian. If you don't like cream based dressings, they probably don't have one for you.
Yeah, they don't have a raspberry vinaigrette.
No. Anything health conscious? No. They don't mess with that.
Yeah, old school. Like Andrew kind of alluded to, like wood paneling, and I'm imagining. I have not been in every single Sir Pizza, but I imagine they're all the same.
The two that I've
3
been in are both the same.
Yeah, I've been in 3. The one in Thomasville is a little different, but the 2 in High Point are like old school wood paneling walls, Tiffany style lighting.
The red cups.
red plastic cups.
Yeah.
Old salad bar in the corner. It's probably an old video game in there that's been in there since 1975, and
Either a tabletop arcade system or a stand-up arcade.
yeah, very nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I was there with my family. My nieces and nephew, age, I don't even know, 9 to 12, something like that. They know about it, and they were excited about it. When I came, I was like, let's all go to dinner, and my sister mentioned Sir Pizza. They lost their mind. And I was like, well, I ain't going to deny it. Let's go to Sir Pizza. So, yeah, it's a generational thing, and it's, like I said, nostalgia. But it is delicious.
It's one of those
Yeah, it's
pizzas
good.
that don't ever put the box on your pants, on your lap,
Yeah.
to drive home because
It's
yeah.
going to soak through that box.
Yeah. Dwayne, also, if you're ever like somewhat in the area, do you just does the car just automatically just like self-drive to Sir Pizza?
It's starting to look that way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Just got to take one for the road anytime you go near one.
yeah.
This was honestly just left over from we bought too much pizza. But
Is that a thing, by the way? Sorry.
if you don't eat it all,
No, I mean, but
sorry,
We're eating it now.
you'd rather have too much pizza
we bought just enough plus extra.
than not enough pizza.
I was down there just seeing my dad or something. I don't remember what it was. And I was like, well, it's kind of a turn and burn, come back. And for people who may not know, it's about an hour and a half drive to that area. I was like trying to get back, and I'm like, well, I think I can spend 10 minutes to go to Thomasville. And I called in an order, large pepperoni.
No.
Put it in the back. I wasn't even hungry. I'd just eaten lunch, I think. Put it in the back of the car and drove home. Divvied it up when I got home, froze it off, put it in Ziploc bags and froze it. And
Nice.
I ate on it for about a month. So, yeah. No, it also, we lived in Charleston for how many ever years, and then on the coast of North Carolina and they don't have them there. So I went without it for like 12 years, at least, having easy access. So it's like it really,
Jonesin.
yeah, exactly. That and good Lexington style barbecue. We'll do what I should have done, and I will do this one of these days. Pick up, and we've talked about this, the tenderloin biscuits from Country Barbecue.
Yeah.
Freeze them, and then. So anyway, all right, that's cool. Sorry, inside.
Yeah, went off a little.
I'll say inside joke, but inside information here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, we all got a little pizza left, so let's.
Yeah. I purposely
And I know he's-
left some.
So on the logo on this one, we need to scratch out the beer and just put Seltzer.
Yeah.
All right, this is frozen pizza, hard seltzer
What?
from Funguy Brewing out of Raleigh.
Man, this looks super interesting.
So, this does not have pizza in it. Some people think it does, and I can see why. It's called frozen pizza. Well, this is a reference to a Mac Miller song where it's Kool-Aid and Frozen Pizza is the name of the song. I think it's the
I
name
was
of
going
the
to
song.
say, it smells like Kool-Aid.
Straight Kool-Aid.
And hence, Kool-Aid and Frozen Pizza is the name of the song. Shout out to Clark Tatum. He's a huge Mac Miller fan.
Yeah.
I'm late to the Mac Miller thing. I do enjoy listening to him.
Oh man. He was next.
Later stuff. That early stuff, I know.
Yeah.
Not so much. But anyway, so that is a reference to, they call it frozen pizza because it is a Kool-Aid, and for legal reasons, they won't call it that.
Well,
Kool-Aid seltzer.
so it does say Kool-Aid on the can, but it's spelled different.
Ooh.
Koolade.
Oh. So Kool-Aid.
It is Kool-Aid, but not.
Good on them.
It'd been awesome if they spelled it Kewl. Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
That
So
might,
yeah. So
maybe that's too
fruit,
close.
fruit punch seltzer is really what it is. Like Because Kool-Aid could really mean, it could be purple, it could be grape, it could be orange. So I think this is the traditional red flavor.
Fruit punch. What is that?
Yeah, that flavor takes me back.
God, that just smells like amazing Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it tastes like carbonated Kool-Aid.
Ham.
Oh, I was like, what?
His mouth was full of pizza.
That's really good.
5%.
Yeah, that stuff's dangerous.
So there's a little alcohol in there.
I feel like, man, it's super sweet. You drink one of those, and
Is it as sweet as like Kool-Aid though?
if you make it right,
Well, let's say you follow the directions. Is it as sweet as that? I don't think so. I think it's not. I mean, no wrong. It's
yeah,
sweet.
maybe not
Yeah.
not quite as
is
sweet
sweet.
as the Kool-Aid we would have had as kids, but it is pretty sweet.
Have you guys tried the Baja Blast? The
No, from Divine.
It's not
Barrel.
called Baja Blast. Big Wave.
Yeah, don't call it Baja Blast.
Oh, sorry.
Baja Blast inspired.
Baja Blast.
ja, ja, ja.
No, that is sweet. It is good though.
I
And
had
that's
one last
from
night.
Divine Barrel.
Yeah, it is very. I'm gonna take a can home tonight and order me some Taco Bell.
It looks like an ecto cooler
Yeah,
kind of deal,
yeah, it does.
but so good.
But yeah, Fun Guys out of Raleigh, awesome. One of my favorite North Carolina breweries. They don't make a bad beer or seltzer apparently. And they are known for their sours, which we're lucky enough to have a few. They don't send out a lot to the market. They're very concerned with things being fresh and staying cold. So they're very picky on what goes out, where it goes. But we are lucky enough to have some of their smoothie seltzers. We try to keep even they have a I think it's called Duplication. It's a dark lager that is amazing. So they can make any beer. They do a great job. They're good people. Small operation in Raleigh. Been there for I bet they've been there for 7-8 years.
Yeah.
Kind of husband and wife team, but they do a killer job. And like I said, small production, so you don't see a lot out there. You especially don't see a lot around here. I think, as far as Gaston County goes, I might be the only one that has it. 115 Craft, McAdenville, North Carolina. I'm sure in Charlotte it's pretty available. And I'm sorry, I apologize to any other shop that may have it, but so come in and get your fun guys.
If you're another shop that has it, just comment on the video and let everybody know, hey, we have it too.
And then I
Right.
will delete said comment. No, I'm joking. No. So yeah, really, if you see Fun Guys out in the world, you grab it. It's going to be good. They just, like I said, they don't make a bad. Their hazies are awesome.
They do really good hazies.
Yeah. So, but yeah, what you think? What's your thoughts on this?
That's delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's a beach seltzer.
Oh yeah, you can definitely sip that on the beach or by the pool.
I generally do not like seltzers. I think they're pretty. I don't know. They just have no flavor to me. Like,
I like a good seltzer now and then personally.
What was that one that we had at Dirty Bull?
can't say that either.
Oh,
The pain killer, not killer. Can't say. I forgot what the name of it. Amateur Hour. So Amateur Hour is the name of their. Jordan, I apologize if I'm saying this wrong, but it's the name of their seltzer series, and then they have like different flavors. And I think they're just kind of calling that one pineapple now because you can't. For people who don't know, you can't use the term painkiller as a reference to a drink because I think it's a bar in Key West owns the rights to it, and they will try to sue you if you use it for. Because even we make a slushy for our slushy machine, and we just make a regular cocktail with it. This pre-made mix, and it's a painkiller mix, but it's called Feeling the Pain.
Nice.
Because that company Margarita Man, that's the name of the company, they would get sued. It's crazy how that.
Maine Miller. I don't.
Huh?
Like you could call it like that. You could kind of get the name out. You know, Maine Miller.
Maine Miller.
It sounds like painkiller.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess.
okay.
It's a reach. It's a reach.
Yeah, it was a reach, all right.
I mean, you know.
I got time to explain it to everybody.
You had a seltzer yesterday. That was
Dave had a seltzer?
He did. It was what was it? Like a Brondo theme?
What plants crave.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, this is better, I think. But yeah, it tasted just like blue Gatorade. Yeah, I prefer red Kool-Aid to
Yeah.
the blue Gatorade.
Yeah.
This is awesome. But yeah, like it's I was surprised by that one, surprised by this one. But yeah, this is great.
It's a perfect pairing too.
Well,
It's
yeah, I think so.
very
Yeah, it works well.
reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for
without
sure.
without the alcohol. Well,
Well, it doesn't taste like alcohol, so
no, yeah. It's delicious. Very nice.
All right, guys. Well, that's our
That concludes our beer
pizza
portion.
themed show. I don't.
My question is, how is the whiskey pizza themed?
Ooh, it's red.
How do we tie that in?
Because whiskey, bourbon goes with everything.
My
All
man.
right.
Yeah. All right. So let me, if I could get everybody's glasses.
Divvy it out, man.
Hold on. You gotta.
I didn't pop
Oh,
the beer.
Yeah, nice.
Edit in the beer pop.
Yeah, you
can
wasted
pop.
in that can crack.
Man. Better at that. We should have like pouring music. No?
You can dub that over. Yeah.
Right? So, today's bourbon pick is from Russell's Reserve. This is their 10-year. This is a wild turkey product.
Wild. It's wild.
This is kind of a tribute to Jimmy and Eddie Russell, which is a father and son master distillers from Wild Turkey. I think altogether they have like 100 years of experience or something like that. It's insane. But this is their 10-year. It's 75% corn, 13% rye, and then 12% malted barley. Right. So this is one of their single small batches made from a single barrel mash bill. It's not super hot, which is a little surprising, especially for the age. But a lot of people think that this is very similar, like flavor profile to like Eagle Rare, right?
I don't know what that is.
Well,
Sorry.
Eagle Rare would be one from Buffalo Trace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We have it on the shelf.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Which is also aged for 10 years. They're not far from each other. Actually, Wild Turkey's in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, which is about 30, 40 minutes. We were right by it.
Yeah,
when
it was a good ways away.
yeah, it was like 45 minutes away from Buffalo Trace.
It's spicy.
It's a spicy.
It's got spice.
It's nice sweetness.
Yeah, it to me it tastes very cinnamony.
Yep. You get a lot of cinnamon out of that?
I do, yeah.
All right. I like all of the Russell's products. Their 10-year, their single barrel, their rye is fantastic. They also have a 13 and a 15. 15-year is fantastic if you can ever find it, which I haven't been lucky enough to find it. So, but you can find this on the shelf pretty much. This is a normal shelfie. It's like $45, something like that, for a 10-year, which is
That's not bad.
I think it's a good value.
Yeah. And judging by the bottle, you seem to Enjoy it.
Yeah, it is part of the normal rotation.
Okay. All right.
You guys want to do a comparison with Eagle Rare?
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, if you're gonna pour me some liquor, I'm not gonna complain.
I mean,
Get some more liquor.
yeah, that way we can. Dwayne, can we have some extra glasses too? Yeah. That way we can.
Here, just put mine in my seltzer glass. Don't rinse it out or anything. Yeah.
Adds another element of sweetness.
Yeah.
Adds a
Should be good.
how you say je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Man. Liquor's already going to his head.
You could put a splash of Coke in mine.
Get out.
Oh, you kicked the ball, E.H. Taylor, with somebody getting an old fashioned.
Oh, man.
Like, hey, I love old fashions, don't get me wrong.
But that's
That is not the bourbon you want to make it with.
like ordering a...
We might be setting some rules on that.
Hey, if they're paying for it, what do you care?
It's like, can I get a...
Let people enjoy things.
Can I get a pour of that Pappy 23 year and some Coke, please?
And
Oh, thank you. Give me. Oh, you got yours.
All right, so Eagle Rare,
Let me finish this.
and then
I'll finish this and then take a swig of that.
yeah, I'm two-handing it.
little bonus bourbon,
Yeah.
little BB.
I was getting ready to say that.
Well, I like that.
Little bone bird.
It's a stretch.
It is. You know.
I think the Eagle Rare has a little bit more bite to it. A little bit more of that Kentucky hug.
Yeah,
I would agree.
yeah, but I do see.
And the
I see a lot of similarities.
Yeah,
and the smell, it smells stronger too. It smells much stronger.
Oh yeah, yeah.
which is so weird because like Eagle Rare in North Carolina is an allocated bottle, and you used to could find it everywhere, and then like after COVID, you can't hardly find it anymore.
Except at 115 Craft.
Yes, in McAdenville, North Carolina.
We have best prices on bourbon in the area.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, amazing prices. By the
SP.
way.
Shameless plug. SP BB podcast.
So if you can't find Eagle Rare, then the Russell's 10 is
It's very comparable for sure.
Another great option for you because you can pretty much go into any liquor store and get that. But yeah,
Maybe it's my unrefined palate, but I prefer the Russells.
yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
I think it's
That's
if,
just
you,
me.
if you're looking for something a little smoother, Russell's for sure.
Yeah.
If you want something a little more bold, definitely on the back end, a little more burn.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think the overall flavor profile is very similar.
Yep.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yep.
They're both pretty sweet to me. The Eagle Rare definitely has more punch. On
Bite.
The nose there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bite.
It's definitely got more burn.
Burn.
No, but yeah, I definitely agree that the Russells is now doing them, tasting them side by side, is a little bit more smoother. But I think they're both fantastic, especially for $45 for that bottle.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's a good value.
That's a good lead-in bourbon.
Yeah.
When you're starting your day, or
Starting your day.
starting
Yeah.
your day. Yeah. 8 a.m. You need a shot of bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on,
With your
man.
breakfast pizza.
We're gonna have a BBB bonus breakfast bourbon.
Ooh.
Say that 10 times fast.
Put that in your coffee.
Bonus breakfast bourbon.
You're gonna have a day. Don't know if it's gonna be a good day or not because you're, drinking
I'm
bourbon.
not saying every day. I'm just saying like every other day.
Yeah, just Monday through Friday.
Not to change the subject, though. Going back to the pizza. I don't know if you remember, was it the last one we recorded? I had talked about Red Baron having a breakfast pizza, which I don't think they do anymore, but Aldi has a breakfast pizza now.
Okay.
That's supposed to be very similar. It has the sausage and the gravy and egg instead
Next
of gravy instead of
podcast.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I was
So
thinking.
when next podcast, when I text you guys
Yeah,
on our
I'll
little
get- I'll-
group,
yeah.
and I'm like, what are we doing for breakfast? Like, remind. so I'll try to. Remember
I will
that.
try to remember.
I think between the
Can't
four
make
of
any
us,
Breakfast
promises.
I mean, we're all over 40. Should we write this down?
no.
Let me record it on my phone.
Set
Like
a
I-
reminder.
like
Well, I
I-
mean, we have it recorded here. We can,
yeah.
Well, that's not good enough. I need it in my pocket.
Yeah. At all times.
Which, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, we can listen to it.
It's like, when you park your car, like when we went to Carowinds yesterday, I should have, made a little recording on my phone. I'm parked in lane A2 because when we left, I completely forgot where the car was parked.
I do that at the airport. I take a picture.
Yeah. That's an option too.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, technology.
Yeah.
I love technology.
But do you remember back in the day, there'd be an infomercial about the thing where you could record where you parked and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they'd show, somebody in their 60s getting out of the car and pulling it out. I'm parked in spot B12. Has this ever happened to you?
I mean, can't you? What's it called? Drop a pin too.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of different options.
Yeah. I guess so, yeah.
I think Brittany's got her car's got a find my car. I think she can even do it on a watch. Be like, find my car.
That's fancy.
Or you just
Subaru, baby.
do the thing where you just hit the button.
Nah, I got to hold your chin.
You hold it up to your chin.
You didn't know that? That's just a trick. It works. I'm 100%. Yes.
Okay.
That's something when I did security, put alarms and shit in cars. Like, if your car wouldn't reach, you did this, it would usually within reason.
All right. I gotta try this out.
Oh, yesterday when we were looking for our car, somebody kept setting their car alarm off to try to find their car.
They're
It
just
was
making it
pretty
honk?
annoying. Yeah.
Whatever works. It's one of those
Oh
things.
my God! How was Carowinds? Did y'all ride? Y'all just
Well, I took my son and his friends, and they all went off riding rides. They're all teenagers. I just stayed and listened to the bands. I hadn't really planned on riding anything, so I do ride rides, but I didn't last night. I just drank and listened to bands. Not too much though. I drink responsibly.
thanks for the caveat there.
Is
Yeah,
that why you couldn't
exactly.
find the car?
Maybe.
Dave's like, I can't. Where's my car?
Hold on.
Help!
Well, there's one eye in it.
Son, even though you're 15, I think you're going to have to drive.
Oh man!
You gotta learn to drive some.
Hey,
You know?
And what better way is there to learn when trying to leave Carowinds as it closes
Yeah.
and everyone else is leaving at the same time?
Yeah.
And your dad's passing out in the passenger
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah. And you have no clue how to operate a motor vehicle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's had driver's ed. Oh, I have no clue.
No.
Or-
I was saying Spencer.
Well,
Oh, okay.
that's questionable.
Yeah,
Dave.
he's had driver's ed, so he's not clueless. He's driven a car,
Right.
but he doesn't have a license
Okay. All right.
or even a learner's permit yet. So,
I'm waiting for that boy to be our DD, man.
I know it's coming.
Trying to get
We
that
got to wait a
line-
little bit
Trying
longer.
to get that lined up.
Just got to wait a little bit longer.
That's why I approved you guys having a kid in the first place.
Oh,
So I knew
yeah.
someday.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish y'all should have had a couple more that way because he's only going to really be a DD for 5 years. 5 years.
Yeah. Why?
Not even.
Why is that?
Because when he turns 21, he's going to want
I
to
could
drink.
still call him up. Well, oh yeah, that's true. Well,
Well-
maybe. I'll convince him that that's not good for you.
We should get the law changed.
Yeah, there you
Can't
go.
drink till you're 30.
Yeah, can't drink until you're 40 years old, so you can still be our DD.
You'd be like, oh, you calling Uber? Yeah. I got a Spencer.
Spencer. We check my Spencer app.
Yeah.
How many stars are you on the Spencer app? Dave's son's name is Spencer.
Yes.
We're not just making up things.
Yeah.
Well, guys, how we feel about this?
Feeling good?
I
It was
liked
a-
it. Yeah.
It was a fun
It
one.
was good.
It's a little different.
I like it.
I'm looking forward to some breakfast pizza, though.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And the bonus bourbon.
Hey, not every.
Is that going to be a thing now?
Nah,
You just pull one off
listen,
the shelf?
I'm trying to make some money here. I'm not trying to give away shit.
It's one of those things.
We'll
All
see.
right, well, we tried.
Yeah.
Well, if I have enough of whatever beer we're drinking and enough of this bourbon, hey,
We will
let's-
try one of each.
Let-
This is a special 3-hour episode where we try everything into place.
There'll be a lot of naps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hour and a half into it, it's like. Anyway.
All right. Well, cool.
Cool.
Well, this has been the. Wait, did we say? our names,
What
right?
was in?
What was they? What'd you say? That bonus bourbon got me, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
It's, we should write it down.
All right. I think I'm supposed to say I'm Dewayne,
I'm Andrew.
And I'm David.
and this has been the Beer Bourbon Breakfast podcast.
Till next week.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.